What's up, NorCal friends? You guys wanted me to do a video on fishing in southern Florida. We're here in Miami right now, and we scoped out a couple of places, but I wasn't really expecting the parking situation to be tougher. You know, like people don't have parking right next to canals because they don't expect people to be jumping in. So we'll see what we can do today. We do have a pretty gray sky. That's because we've got Tropical Storm Elsa coming in. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning right now, and we're not really supposed to get bands of the storm until 11, theoretically. But I am not going to be standing in the rain getting fish. I'm not that crazy. So we will see how we do. I see a nice area with a lot of vegetation over there. Hopefully there's no fishing signs, and we'll see how we get. Alright, first swipe, and I got just a little tiny guy. I don't even honestly know what that is. He looks like, it looks like a guppy, to be honest with you. But I'm going to put him back. He's not my target species. So, pretty cool. Or maybe that's a golden top minnow. Well, we'll put him in the bucket, see what happens. Alright, so my net broke, but I did catch a bluefin killifish. Oop. So you can see, maybe you can't see on the video, but it does have that red tail and that blue fin. Sorry. Keep him in the net though. There you can see the red a little bit better. So I'm gonna get him in some water. I guess it's a male because of the color, but yeah, we'll see if we can get more. All right, so let me give you the lowdown on my setup real quick. I have obviously a bucket, and I put some water in there before we started. I've got a air stone. Oh, I was wondering why that wasn't working. It's because I didn't open the valve. There we go. I've got an air stone and a USB air pump. So there's a battery on the end. Always use a check valve. Not an Aquarium co-op one, but I got mad at them because they wouldn't take my return when the other one I bought from them broke. So there's that. I do have some fish bags. All important fishing license. Don't get caught without it. Just follow the laws. You know, it's $17 for an out-of-state resident, so, you know, not a big deal. I also brought one of these little observation buckets, containers, however you want to say. Right now I've got 2 guppies and that bluefin killifish. So I'm pretty happy with the bluefin, but one fish is not necessarily enough for me to mail it back. So let's see if we can't catch some more. Oh, he's a big guy, huh? So this is a net that I bought on Amazon, and it had really good reviews, but I don't know that anybody was smacking it down in the water and then dragging it. So there was a little piece, little plastic piece, oh, focus, that held this down and kept it from collapsing. So now I can go this direction and it won't collapse up, but the other way is just completely useless. So we'll see what we get. As far as flora, so there is a lot of what looks to be bacopa out here, and also I have my water shoes on. I'm just shamelessly kind of tromping through here. This is a public park. There are no fishing signs posted, so it is legal for me to be here. Please make sure that you're following local law. So we've got some bacopa. I gotta say it's bacopa, right? So we've got that, and so I'll grab some of that. And you might be wondering what all of this kind of, sorry, I walked through here earlier, but there's kind of this sheen of muck on it, right? My understanding is that is something called periphyton. I'm going to look that up later and make sure that I'm not telling you the wrong thing. But this is the area where I caught the bluefin killifish. So it's a residential area on a lake. This is, as I said, a public park. There is a coniferous tree of some kind here. Not sure if that factors in anything. But we'll see what else we can find. I did find an egg. Pretty confident it was just a duck egg. So, yeah. Also, always assume that there are gators in the water in Florida. Just always assume. But right here, it's very, very shallow. I don't see anything. I don't see anything that looks like a log. You know, if I get bit, it's your fault. So I just caught another guppy, and then I feel like a bad person because it fell out of my net. But I did find a dead fish, and I want to say that's an American flagfish, or maybe a molly. I mean, obviously it's pretty dead, but just kind of an interesting thing to show that there's other stuff in here. Oh, hey, there's that guppy. Come here. No, don't die. All right, so I just want to show you guys some of the stuff that I found in the pond. Not necessarily the trash. The trash is just like, you know, be kind to the earth and leave it better than you found it. But some people might be interested to see, you know, just kind of the botanicals that are in here. I thought this one was pretty cool. Big old seed pod. Oh, did someone munch on it? Big seed pod. It's, you know, little tiny seeds. But yeah, if you do this, please try and pick up some trash. It's just, you know, it's nice of you. As far as plants, I've got, I don't know what this is, pennywort, some type of plant that's kind of growing a little bit above. And there's also what appears to be, I want to say it's like a hornwort. I can't go too far this way because that's private property that way. Start to get in people's backyards. But yeah, we've got this kind of, I want to call it guppy grass. When it's submerged, it really looks like guppy grass, naha grass. Yeah, let me see if I can find. Oh, I see a fish. I don't know if you guys, there's no way you can see it, but it's got to be a melanistic gambusia, I want to call it. Yeah, let's see if we can get it. My husband has alerted me that we have a friend coming. He's not having it. And yes, they do run all over the place wild in Miami. Chickens. Okay, so we were here about an hour, and I ended up getting only about 3 or 4 gambusia, which are the mosquito fish, and those are usually added to ponds in order to increase, well, they eat mosquitoes. And then I did get that one bluefin killie, so I am going to keep that killie. I think that's worth taking back. Really wish I could get some more. We're going to try one more place, but I'm not 100% convinced that it's going to be okay. It's like up next to a country club, so we'll see whether it's actually a park or not. It's kind of labeled as both. So. All right, back at home base now. I'm a little disappointed that this is the only thing I got, but that is a good looking fish, I have to say. So I just got to decide if I'm going to try and take him on the airplane. That is legal to do, although obviously it's going to be more of a hassle. If I mail him, he's going to be, you know, in the mail longer. So, you know, I just got to decide what it is that I'm going to do. There's a good chance that he might not acclimate to captivity anyway. So I might lose him anyway. So, I have to think that this is pretty standard for fishing, right? We went out an hour, caught maybe one thing every 20 times I slapped the water there. And of those catches, about 4 out of 5 were gambusia, mosquito fish that I didn't want. So, you know, anyway, I hope this was like at least informative for people, that they kind of got to see the area. You got to see some of the botanicals that were there. I want to try and bring some of those back. But yeah, hope this was helpful. All right, guys.